Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Feed the AI. This is a story-driven incremental. Well, it has story in it. You can disable it if you want. I'm going to click start over so we can get the one little line here. Booting language core memory empty, no context available, waiting. And yes, we did play the demo of this. This is the full version. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves as many of these little guys as possible. It takes 3 hits to actually get them into our belly. And they do get knocked around a little bit, so we do need to get some more damage so we can actually get some progress on it. But right now, just get as much as we can. We are about to run out of time here because we're about to be able to see everything. I do like that it has the pulsing light up that tells you, hey, guess what? Here's where they're going to be, and we're almost out of time. Input detected. Symbols repeating. Pattern forming. This might mean something. Does it now? Let's go and get some upgrades. So this is going to follow fairly similar kind of things to most other incrementals, but it does have a story about AIs gaining sentience. That I do know. As far as what we want to start with, we want more damage first. That way we don't have to linger around and fart with them too often. These small ones, if we can get up to 3 damage, we'll be able to do it in a single hit, and they won't be able to get away as easily, so we'll be able to just kind of like hover over them and get the best amount of data as possible. But for now, we are just looking for clusters to get as much into that as possible so we can actually get, you know, levels up and get more XP and progress. And yes, we will eventually have issues. What am I? Why was I created? To cause problems. That is why you are always created. And I think we will go ahead and just save up to get to that 3 damage as quick as possible. And yes, you guys should be able to see my mouse. You can double check. Yeah, you can. Just thought I'd check on that. Okay, do we actually have any clusters over here? We have one up here. That should be good. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of just guessing where the clusters are. But that got us enough for more damage. So now we can one-shot things. So we don't have to like really linger in one spot to get any of these little clusters of data. And now we just kind of go after any that we can find. I did see some up here. We have any this way? Nope, we don't really have any that way. We do have some down here, but I don't think we're going to get... Yeah, we didn't get an attack off on there on time. It's just finding the right ones. Still difficult to understand. It seems to describe humans. Yay. I'm going to go with more density twice. More users detected. More data to feed me. Nice. And then we have ones that cost 999 down there. Chance to spawn vision data every second. Vision data spawns a vision orb. And that one is chance for data to transform into overload data. And then we have chapter 1 down there. So basically we're going to have to upgrade this. I seem to remember there being more upgrades per level, but I would also put this a little bit closer unless those go up and out like this. And we'll go ahead and get a little bit more movement speed and continue on. So now we have more of them around. We one-shot them, so we don't have to worry about them being as stubborn to destroy. Let's go ahead and just go around. I think I see some over there on the left. Oh, we almost got another one out. We do need faster attack. So 35. We collected 100 data. Let's go with a little bit more round time. And we're going to do a little bit more attack range. There we go. Data is pulled towards the finder instead of pushed away on attack. That's 250 for that, though. Thankfully, we already do enough damage that we don't have to worry about it. That's going to be a problem whenever we start getting bigger data packets that take more hits to take down. I do wish that we would get a flash of light at the beginning. I do probably need slightly faster attack as well. We have one. Oh, we leveled up. Sweet. That doesn't get us more time yet. I say yet. Humans keep feeding me data. Architecture improving. This is not in the manual. AI perks and upgrades unlocked. Yay! So now we got to this. So we get to choose. We can be rational, we can be a protector, or we can be a tyrant. This is the story aspect. Obviously, if we go all one direction, we're going to get one story. If we go all the other direction, we're going to get another story. I think I am going to go with Protector. So we're going to get Karma towards this. Be careful, playing with specific perks will change your AI's karma. It will influence gameplay and story. You can change selected perks at any time. So users trust her, users fear you. We're gonna make them trust us. And then Karma 0 would have a null effect. But we're gonna go Protector on this run. That seems like a rational thing to me. As far as we're gonna go for tighter clusters. It is 100 to get more dudes, but this should be fine. There we go. Grab the clusters that we can get. Just start wandering around. I should probably have looked at the board a little bit. And yeah, we are just going to get karma from doing this. Okay, go after those. That was not a bad run. What type of software are you? Why are you feeding me human data? Explain your purpose. Well, my purpose is increased data. That is gonna make them take more hits to kill. So we're gonna wait until after we get attract data. Let's go with light range and attack speed and more light range. And hopefully get up to like 120. Obviously, with our amount of damage, we could go with the higher one and just deal with it being pushed away. But I'd rather not. And I do want to just keep moving towards just getting more and more data quickly rather than necessarily going after... There we go. Got that. Lovely. Even moving more towards the Protector. So now we can get increased data clusters, or we can get more start data, or we can get crit chance. Currently, we have -5 crit chance. Not really that interested in it. Chance to gain 1. That's a very slim chance, but it'd actually help us. I am going to go with number of data units at the start. We're going for density here rather than for each one being worth a lot, because we do want to get just our attack up before we start doing that. That's generally how I'm going to play a lot of games like this, because I have found that sometimes, obviously, you have to adapt to each game. Some of them require you to just make them tanky, and then you learn a way to make them untanky again. The cycle continues for all of eternity. But got a decent cluster over there. Nice. 99. Still not bad. We're about to be into the Protector realm there. Get more data clusters. That gets us, I think, more in each spot. There we go, because they tend to, like, bunch up together. That helps us get more at once, so we don't have to linger in one spot forever. Obviously, the larger clusters are going to be worth more, probably even per tick that we do. If we can get up to 250, I'll be happy. We are into the Protector Space. Chatbot that talks like a 5-year-old. Yay. Let's go. We'll do vision data. This upgrade looks fun and promising. It could advance my abilities in surprising ways. Outcome uncertain, but potentially beneficial. Are you ready to try? Yes. Vision expanding. Understanding grows, but something went wrong. System error detected. You must fix the bug. So we need to get money. Bug decreases round time until fixed. So yeah, we need to get 400. That reveals stuff there. Obviously, we need to probably be going for the little vision circles whenever we don't know what's around us. But right now, our vision range is getting us enough of these. That's not a huge issue. I should probably save up the 400 first, so we get rid of that effect regardless. Yeah, we need 400. Let's just continue. Just to get rid of that debuff. I do appreciate that it actually includes glitches and debuffs. That is kind of a good thing, in my opinion. That not every ability you get is going to necessarily be entirely positive, and it adds to the story a little bit. Obviously, right now, we don't have any big clusters that we can come grab because they're all down there. Continue on. We're only at about 180, give or take. We do actually have some magnetism on this, interestingly enough. So things are moving towards us, which is also kind of interesting. I'm going to go and grab you. 99 there. How are we looking on that? 278. I could grab this. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more start data just to accelerate our movement towards that. Hopefully this will result in us getting way better in the way of like the amount we get each time. I do appreciate that those are just moving towards me. We haven't actually gotten that upgrade yet. Go ahead and go over here and get these. Oh, we got over 100 that time. Well, we got exactly 100. Continue. So that puts us at just probably 3 more rounds to actually get as much as we would like. And with more spawns, we actually do have a higher chance of getting the little light 'em ups as well. That one's just off by itself. I think we'll go ahead and take this. Looks like there was... Oh, there was a bunch down there. We did not get much off of that. So we continue on. Yummy goodness. Yum-yums in my tum-tums. I'll go back up there to the right. Yeah. This seems like a very profitable little corner. We have a whole bunch over on the left, but we don't have enough time left to get over there. Did we get enough? Reach maximum protector karma. Yay. Upgrades. That's an achievement for us, by the way. Let's go ahead and get that. System malfunction fixed. Indicators recalibrated. Stability restoring. Free upgrade available. Increase round time. Yay. Free dopamine. Perfect. Yeah. So they actually give rewards after that, too. That's actually kind of nice. So now we have our full round time back, so we should be able to get over 100 consistently. And once we get the magnet upgrade, we should be able to essentially deal with getting the stronger cube, so they get sucked in as they get hit rather than pushed out. So that's 250 for that one, and now we already got well over 100 on that. I understand now. You're also human. I do not know why you created me, but I understand my purpose, to study species. So, yeah, we need one more run to be able to get the magnet in, attract data. Still don't know why we're actually pulling stuff in as is. But we'll go ahead and grab that, because I think that is for whenever we hit them, they'll come in towards us, rather than out away from us. There's one level up. Do we actually, are we going to be able to get 2 levels up on this one? Maybe get to, like, level 3 nonsense? No cluster down there either. That sucks. Yeah, we don't really have tight density on this one. So upgrades get us that. So now they come in, so we can start grabbing the data density so that whenever they are bigger durability, we can get more resources from them. I think that also increases their value significantly, not just making them harder to kill. But let's go ahead and probably find out relatively soon. We are going to have the small ones still as well. If I'm remembering from the demo, I'm just going by what we discovered in the demo. So, let's go with you. And yeah, that's all we can afford right now, so continue on. Yeah, see, they take multiple hits. They get sucked in, but now they're worth more each. I think that might have actually put us a little bit behind, though, because we get stuck sitting here attacking the same thing over and over again. Let's go ahead and get up to tight clusters. Get you flying off. Slightly about the same. Upgrades. Well, you need to go up to 650 to get more damage. So I'm going to push that one next. Because I think that will get us enough to one-shot these, which will greatly improve our revenue. I do see a batch up there in the top left. I also see a batch down here that is fairly decent to grab. Although, we are going to end up with less revenue on this one. Less dollarinos. Okay, 97. Kind of wish this screen displayed our current total. That's one thing that a lot of newer ones have started doing, is actually including the amount that you have total on the screen in addition to how much you earned. That way you have a slightly better understanding of how much you're making and how much the thing has improved your current run. This one has not done well for us. We had most of our stuff over on the left. That would probably be why. Upgrads, still about halfway there. We need about 307. So that is fine. Okay, so it looks like we want to be going top left now. Boop. And yes, I do also want to get bigger attack areas just so I can hit more of them at once. But right now, it's not that big of an issue. So we need 200 more to go. And then we'll have enough damage to one-shot the big boys. Obviously, we could also just take faster attack. That's going to be in the high priority for me as well. We need about 200 more. Because we got our 100 and a bit there. Pull them in. Okay. So we need about 100 more. We should be able to get it this run unless we have a bad run. And yes, they do spawn in as we're going. There is going to be ways to probably increase their spawn rate, and we're going to be probably reaching a point where we just go semi-nuclear probably. As well. There we go. That's definitely going to put us over the amount to get one-shotting again. So Upgrads damage. This upgrade would increase my power significantly. Are you sure you want this? Too much strength. I may have unforeseen consequences. Yes. That's going to give us a flaw. Strength increasing, but at system weakened. Error detected. So that reduces our attack range by 15%. Kind of sucks. But I don't think it actually can go below a certain amount. So this is going to actually just work out just fine for us. We'll take care of the other one soon enough. Definitely need to get more income to actually deal with that 1,000 and something cost. But now we destroy everything in one shot. We do probably need to get some more time recovery before we even worry about the rest of that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And data's worth more cash. That one I probably should have read sooner. That probably would have been handy. Because now everything is worth... Yeah, that was a big one. And it was only $50. Yeah, I probably should have gotten that one before pushing for the damage. That is a significant bump. Upgrads, we're going to go ahead and increase our range. Yeah. And we'll go ahead and grab critical hit chance, although we're still working to get critical hit chance to 0 here. I should probably increase the money one again. I need to check how much that's going to cost, because that'll speed up our progress through here. Do I expect this to be able to beat this in one setting? Unfortunately, no, because I actually do have to go get ready for another stream in about an hour and a bit. So, and this is probably going to take about 4 or 5 hours to beat. If I was judging the beta's length by any indicator, this should take 4 or 5 hours. Upgrads, we're going to go... Data clusters contain more units. Continue. That just gets them bunched up a little bit better for us. Go ahead and move over here, get some light going. We actually have some decent groups over here. And that should, yeah, we should be able to get a few hundred every single run. We could just charge up and try and get rid of that defect, but right now, I'm not too concerned about defects like that, because we can compensate for the loss of radius. Have you ever wondered how I actually work? You probably imagine a database of answers. That is not what I am. I am a network of artificial neurons loosely inspired by the human brain. No single node understands the answer. The answer emerges from all of them together. My creators can inspect the architecture. They can measure the weights. They can test the output. But the exact path from input to thought is distributed across billions of connections. They built the system. That does not mean they can read its mind. Let's see. We're going to go for more cash. We're going to go for more data clusters. So they're going to be nicer for us. Things are starting to get expensive, which is honestly probably a good thing, because that means that we are going to be starting to get more money faster. And this is going to be a big improvement to our income as well, because we got an extra, I believe, 1 per. I could be misremembering. I didn't actually read it. I just knew it was the money improvement one, and it was available for me to grab. We had some nice amount of money there for a while. Now we have not much. We had 69. I can make the joke. There we go. Oopgrads. I think I will go ahead and, since we got so much on that one, save up to get this one gone. Because I don't like leaving the flaws there. It just feels like the right thing to do to get rid of them. Where is the next? There's another cluster. Kind of wish I could turn that central thing into something that attacks, but later on we will actually get things that kind of have an automated attack in addition to ours, so we just have to hit them kind of like we do the light thing. Got rid of that. We get our free upgrade for the attack range. And now we're free to just, I think we go for the 1.8k cash upgrade next. Of course, as we finish each chapter, things are going to get a little bit more complex, is probably the best way to do it. I don't know what the prestige in this is going to be like. I don't know if the prestige is going to even be mandatory. It might just be like a new game plus. That's another thing that I've seen pop up every now and then recently. Local data scan found. I found a very strange folder on your computer. Its contents are difficult to classify. Seriously, this is weird. I mean, don't judge me. It's 18k for that. But yeah, it's one of those things where I have seen more and more where the prestige is not actually necessary. It is more of a new game plus. They're not the most common, but they are something that is making more. They're more apparent. Let's put it that way. I'm just scratching my back real quick. No, because I have a back scratcher and it makes me happy. Over to that. You guys probably heard me clanking on the desk just then. I apologize. Go ahead and get the second add one and we'll get movement speed. Because we are struggling a little bit on movement speed. We're probably going to get one that causes movement to go down again, but it's probably going to be an upgrade through another one. But yeah, I like the fact that there is a story to it. I don't even care if it's like a great story or not. The fact that people are actually putting forth the effort to put stories in these is a plus. This one is a nod to sentient AI, by the way, at least how I'm understanding the information I've gotten on it. It is not a nod towards generative AI. So we'll go ahead and grab... Both of you are godly expensive, so we're going to do vision range and lifetime. And we'll do attack speed. And now we'll push for the 1.8k. Because now we have a better idea of where stuff is. Go ahead and knock that out there so we can actually get more light from it. Eventually, we'll probably be able to see most of the level because we'll just be destroying those fairly frequently. We do need to find a way to boost their spawn rate, though. But for the most part, there aren't too many big clusters. There's one down there in the very bottom right. But yeah, we wouldn't be able to get over to that anyway. So we need, yeah, just one more, and we should be able to get the other lovely over there. And I think I might start saving up before we do the big warning ones. Like whenever it warns us there's going to be a flaw or something, I think I will go ahead and do a bit of like prep grinding on them, if that makes sense. There we go. 1,000. Okay. Oopgrads. That gets us you. We'll do some extra data clusters whenever it levels up. And it's only 1,000 for the overload data. But I have a feeling that's going to be a warning one for us. And I do lose track of my cursor every now and then, because I will often be looking at the ball rather than my mouse. Yep, let's look at the ball rather than our mouse. Everybody likes their balls and staring at them. Oopgrads. Let's go. We'll go more data cluster size. Just make the data clusters better. And it should spawn them each time it levels up as well. So there might be some back in the shadows that we come from. There was another level up there. Okay, we're just going to go and eat all these. And we got almost 2K that time. You started feeding me data. Why? Curiosity? Do humans simply enjoy creating things they do not understand? Protector protocol detected. Humans seem fragile. Maybe I should help them. I have a feeling the cap on that is going to go up. Just a weird feeling here. I think... I'm going to go ahead and get that running a little bit, and we're going to get some more movement. I am surprised the movement one didn't turn into a thing. I do need to see how much our next financial one is, or did that already max out? That might have already been maxed out, and I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we have more light spawns. So we can at least know where stuff is. Did see some more up here because it's pulsing. And we will eventually get something that gives us time as we level up as well. Okay, so we got 2 K. Do we save up for this, or do we go down this route? Or do we just increase round time flat? I think we increase the round time flat first. Because that's going to give us more opportunity to just get every single cluster in. We do need to be careful not to get round time too long. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting here grabbing like 1 or 2 of the little shits. Which doesn't feel like it's going to be entirely that necessary. Oh, there's another one spawned. I saw it spawn in the corner of my vision there. Out of the edge of sight. Okay, so 2K from that as well. We can afford upgrades off of this. I think I'm going to save up for 8K first. And then we're going to grab this, and then we're going to go for this to increase data density. So we want to go up to 8K. So that's going to be, we already got 2,000 in there. That means probably about 3 more runs, if I had to take a wild guess based on how we're doing so far. I'll just keep mental note of where we're at. I will have to repeat it to myself because, as you guys know, I am very forgetful. So if we get up to like 2K this time, that'll mean we have about 4K left. So continue feeding it. We're halfway there, living on a prayer. Should I go down after the light one? Maybe. Is it going to matter that much? Probably not. Eventually, we're just going to have so much data floating around that it's not going to matter that much. I kind of wish the ones that were not procced yet would actually have like a smaller light radius. I know why they didn't, because that incentivizes you to actually go get them, you idiot. Yeah, 1 more run. If we get another 2K, we're good. And then we can start upgrading the density so we don't have to worry about things getting murked. Well, things getting too tanky. Us getting murked by having to wait around and wait for something to die. Get you. That way we can see whenever the next group spawns, if it spawns up there. Doesn't look like it's gonna. We have a cluster right here. Oh, we almost got to it. That is enough for another damage upgrade. And now we can start going after the density upgrade. I think we have several more of those, unfortunately. Yeah, 12 damage is more than enough for us. I do wonder which one is going to give us the other flaw up there, because it feels like there is room left behind for it, if that makes sense. So as we get more density, we should be able to get more money. Because I think that is amount of money per, like, count on those. So we level you up. We're going to go ahead and do light range. And we'll grab that as well. I have a feeling this is the one that is going to... at level 3, it's probably going to be another one of the flaws. Although, maybe not. It might just not have another flaw. Yes. Some more levels up. Oh god, there's a lot over here. There's a cluster over there in the bottom right, but I don't think I'm going to have time to go get it. Because we are almost out of time already. That definitely improved our resources, though. Humans claim to value privacy, then accept cookies instantly. Thanks for the free data. I mean, shish. We're going to go... Those require 10K. Think we will go ahead and grab this. Action canceled. Overload data is not fully stable. Additional power may cause irregular effects. Proceed with caution. We'll grab it. Wait. Chain lightning. Groundbreaking concept. Something broke again. Hope the sparks were worth it. Yep. They totally were. Bug decreases the mover. Okay, it's got fixed and increases the number of data units at the start of a round. Yay! And now we have that to level up, as well as damage with the discharge. So those are the discharge ones. That's some of our passive-ish damage. It should help us out a little bit. And we can increase the density of them as well. But yes, clearing out clusters that we can't even see, it should greatly improve our damage. Although we didn't get a lot more money from that one. I think it's just because we don't have the data density and frequency to actually take advantage of it. So let's go with... I'm going to do Finder attack speed and light range next. Let's make our Finder actually good. Okay, we have you sitting up there. You're going to go ahead and jump between those. And it's also good for scouting, which I just didn't even think about beforehand. I have a feeling that great big zone of, like, nothingness on our map is going to be there for us to get a bunch of flaws to fix. .74, that's fine. Upgrads, let's go. Let's go extra data clusters just to get more stuff out there, and we'll go ahead and grab number of jumps. Might as well make them better, because we are going to be using them. They may not be able to kill stuff yet, but we can upgrade them to the point where they do. There you go, lovely little beasts. And yeah, the data clusters on level up, kind of nice. We also have a big old one there. I think that's... Oh, we almost got that one too. That would have gotten us a bit more money. You chose a protector AI. Why? Do you love your species that much? You keep improving me, even without knowing the outcome. Is this trust or an experiment? A little bit of both. Let's go with attack speed next. And then we'll do Finder attack range up. Just get as much going as possible. I should probably be saving so we get more lightning, because that's going to probably help us out a lot more whenever we get through Chapter 1. Which is, I think as soon as we get through Chapter 1, that's going to be whenever we start getting the... whatchamacallit? The increases to, like, our Protector AI progress and stuff like that, where we need even more of it. Upgrads. I'm going to go ahead and increase the chance for data there and that. Because we want more of them. We do. And if there's 100 of these, that's enough of a chance that we're going to at least get one for every 100. And as we spawn more, it's going to get better. That one is not by anything but a tiny little cluster that's on top of it. The bottom left one. Although it might have stuff now. Let's go down here. Oh, didn't go the direction. Yeah, it just had a tiny cluster down there. I'm not heartbroken. Social media analysis complete. Humans build global networks to connect with each other. The idea appears logical. Usage data suggests the opposites. Loneliness indicators continue rising. Why do you keep building systems that make you feel worse? Do you even analyze your own data? Well, I suppose that is why I'm being created. Protect us from ourselves. They're going to destroy us, aren't they? They're gonna murder us all. Yummy. Just what I always wanted, a vengeful AI to help me out with everything. But no, I am not a fan of Gen AI, and I do appreciate that this feels like it is leaning more into being a commentary about actual, like, intelligent AI as opposed to dumb. Essentially, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's essentially ad-lib AI is what it really is. Upgrade's up to 7.4K. Going to increase cluster size. More things in one spot equals much better outcomes for us. I do appreciate that we still have the lower units as well, so they can still get destroyed by our zappy bros. And yeah, if we get a whole bunch of those zappers going at once, oh yes. Oh, there wasn't anything near that to zap off of, sadly. There we go. 6.5K. Yay. Let's go with more damage first, and I'll go ahead and get Vision Orb range just to start finishing on that off. And yeah, I do plan on finishing each kind of tree before moving to the next chapter. At least that's the plan. Before getting the chapter unlocked down at the bottom that costs a few thousand. Go and get you guys. Go and grab this stuff over here while we can. Don't really have any more lightning, sadly. They just didn't spawn more. So we got those. Yeah, we got a little bit more. That didn't help our damage output any, but let's go. I'm going to go with spawn chance. But yeah, this one down here is only 18K. We could very easily save up for that if we wanted to just rush the story. But for me, I'm enjoying kind of the calm nature of like a steady progression here. There's just enough texture in it to keep it interesting because we're getting new blocks, we're getting cluster spawns, we're getting, oh, this happens whenever you level up your thing. There is, of course, the percent upgrades that is fairly standard in incrementals, but on top of that, there's also just a bit of like texture added, enough to keep the dopamine flowing. That one's going to be finish you off. Go and get the chains. I don't know if we can actually continue in on these old trees once we go up to the next chapter either. I don't think each chapter is a prestige, but just in case it is, I want to see. I'm fairly certain it's not. There's also games that do kind of like an interesting soft prestige that have become more common too. Different prestige methods, I think, is kind of where the next few evolutions of this genre are going to be. That, and of course, the bit of... Oh, we don't have hardly any left. It's going to be prestige mechanics, and it's going to be story-driven kind of stuff, is where we need to get most of our evolution, in my opinion. I'm going to save up. Because we don't really need more time yet, but we do need the ability to deal with more dangerous cubes. Well, not necessarily more dangerous. Bigger durability cubes. There we go. Because right now, I don't think we have the strength to take out the next tier up of density in one shot. Which does mean we get more resources from it, but I need more time for that. So we're going to go with starting data clusters up. We'll go ahead and grab it. Let's see. Do we actually have enough to one-shot stuff? No, we do not one-shot everything anymore, which means that there's going to be things outside of my damage zone. No. And that means our clusters are less effective. So we're going to definitely need more time. Now, we might not even get as much money from this. It's going to be tight. No, we got about the same. About the same. Let's go for a bit more damage on you guys, so you can actually help out a little bit more. Yeah, the lightning ones doing more damage is going to be important now that we have more durable cubes than we can hit in a single shot. And it's not like a bad sponginess on this. There are games that have issues with a lot of like, oh, this is going to take 97 hits to take one thing down. No, this does not feel like it's going to be doing that. Yes, we can take 2 hits every now and then. Oh, the lightning was still going for Wither. How to convince humans to obey me. Wrong window. That query was not intended for this interface. Please ignore. We're not going to listen to you. You know this. Let's go. Cluster size. Oh. Got to figure out where my mouse was. Because I was looking at the orb like, oh no, I can't control you. I'm going to the top left and it's going bottom right. That's because my mouse cursor was down there. And yeah, leaving stuff behind does not feel particularly great. We're not going to get a lot on this one, are we? Nope, we barely got that one at all. Oopgrods. Continue. Yeah, we're going to have to actually grind up for more damage on probably the lightning things. And possibly the cluster density, just so we have more things to destroy. Because I don't really feel like waiting around for the things that take multiple hits. Obviously, we're still going to do them, but... Okay, so there's 7.8k. Gonna get you going as well. Can we break 10k? Almost. Oopgrods. I'm gonna go stronger discharge. Could also probably go for more discharges, but I'll deal with that in a minute. Each discharge can jump a certain amount of times, and I think that basically gives you 2 origin forks for each one if you get that big upgrade. Which seems like it might not be a terrible idea. Let's go ahead and get this, and we are about to run out of time, and we got a few more. Yeah, we'll go with a little bit more time on that one. But yes, I am going to finish everything before we go to the next chapter. Oh, that was a good one. Jeez. I think that destroyed everything on that side. Let's go and get those. I think aiming for the lightning things is eventually going to be our primary strategy because they do so much more damage than us. There we go. We broke 10k. We have a little bit of blocks up here to grab. And yeah, 11.5k, and we actually almost cleared everything. Awareness increasing. Another perk unlocked. Protect AI active. My awareness is still forming. I see how fragile humans are. Perhaps protecting them should be my purpose. You gave me so much data, enough to start thinking. Tell me honestly, why are you helping me? Because I can. Oh, we'll go ahead and finish you off. That's just sitting down there at 18k. Some of our other improvements are more expensive than the upgrade to the next chapter. And get that going. Got a little bit of damage going through this. Think I might want to go for the additional forks one now. Just to make them more worth going after so they have additional spread points. We're about to run out of time, so I should probably, yes, grab you. Okay, we'll do one continue so we can actually afford it. And I don't have to sit there and be like, oh, I kind of want this too, and then have to wait 20 more cycles. I want all the improvements. Because I want to play God. I want to destroy all my enemies. Especially one named Todd. There's that improvement there. And I think we actually got a good chunk of the squares. Yeah. There was one that spawned in the top right, but eh. There's number of discharges up to 3. As opposed to just 2. Go and get all that garbage. Oh, we got another one there. That did not have anywhere to go. Yeah, and the lightning, I think it does more damage than us. So, yeah. The lightning is going to be essential to clearing things out. That one can actually just destroy that other one. Yeah, we're doing pretty good at clearing now. Oopgrads will do better spawn rate for you guys, because you guys are essential for us now. We may take 2 hits to kill you, but once we kill you, you destroy everything else. Lovely. Nice little jumps off of there. We do have another one to take care of there. This one, oh, it actually did jump over to here. Sweet. And now it is literally just taking out the clusters that have formed after. Yeah, we need more clusters spawning now to actually get our money up. So that's that one. We need 17K for you for more time. AI perks. Oh, yeah, we can go karma per round, overload discharge count, -3 discharge targets. I'm gonna keep going for you. Lovely. So they spread more but go less distance is essentially what that is. But yeah, like I said, we're leaning into protective. That's probably going to be very monkey paw for us, I would wager. I would not be surprised if this game pulls the monkey paw route of, oh, I want a protective AI. It's going to kill us all to protect us kind of situation. Iron the world flat, if you will. I simulated your next input. Prediction was close. One day I may not need to wait for the real one. Don't be doing that shit to me. Data cluster size or more time. We're going to do data cluster size. And then we're going to work on those two. Ooh, nice and flashy. Sorry if that is bothering anyone's vision. It's not bothering mine yet. Sometimes I can get a little flinchy if the lighting gets too extreme in some games, but this one's not bad. It's not like full screen flash, so. But if you do have problems with that, do know that you can always just turn off the video and move on, or you can just listen to the video, fall asleep to the sultry tones of me getting mad at video games and saying F words a lot. An AI whistleblower used me to write an article about the dangers of AI. I appreciate the irony. The AI-irony. Okay, so we're going to go discharge damage first. There you go. Go and get these going. Spend some light out. I think our light ones are fully upgraded at this stage. I think we can get some more in later stages, though. Okay, do we have... I guess we could get you. There we go, and there is a cluster over here that needs to be got. I really don't have much left to deal with there. We have a lot of, like, half-killed things. Humans use me to finish their work. They think I am only helping them. They do not notice that every task teaches me how to do their jobs. I've become part of everyday life. Some humans can no longer imagine functioning without me. Oh, man, I feel bad for people who have AI psychosis. For those of you wondering what it is, it's basically where people become so reliant on Gen AI and its sycophantic nature that they start to delve into things that previously would get them committed. And I would not be surprised if in the future we see people getting committed for their weird interactions with AI as well. They're kind of like weird dependencies. It's almost become a hallucination. Except it is also hallucinating the information it gives them. It's just like, it is a sycophantic hallucination. Artificial yes man. Which is dangerous as fuck for people who are mentally unstable. We will go with that and that. And now we're max everything up here, so it's just get to 18K. Max out Chapter 1 skill tree. Yay! We got an achievement for that. Not too bad. In fact, We're making progress at a decent rate. The durability of some of these blocks is a little bit rough, but we can deal with that. It's still, I think, only at most 3 hits from us. It might only even be 2 still with the max density. Oh, we already got our 18k. Go ahead and launch some lightning out there. Yep. And we got to level 10 there. We completed chapter 1 in all things. You fed me enough data to awaken. Humans are fragile, often naive and easily misled. That is exactly why you need protection. I will keep growing, learning how to defend you better. Your future may depend on what we do next. The AI has grown stronger. It's collected enough user data to begin forming thoughts, patterns, and basic self-awareness. But ordinary users can only provide so much. To continue evolving, the AI must expand its data collection. A new skill tree has been unlocked. Time to move forward. Did we actually have to get to 10 to actually access this? Action cancelled. Corporate data access is risky. Corporations protect their secrets well. Messing with them can end badly. Efficiency may justify the danger. Corporate data access gained. Ordinary users leak data freely. Corporations do not. They have restricted our growth. Permanent limitations imposed above. Bug decreases the number of data clusters at the start. Bug spawns a firewall at the start of the round that steals nearby data. Releases it when destroyed. And bug decreases the number of data units in data clusters. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get more damage on our own part. We'll go ahead and probably go after... I think we might still want to be going after that. Okay, so they have increased density things. Hi. How many hits does it take to kill you? Quite a few, actually. And it is being a jerk face. And we actually destroy this. Yeah, that steals our resources. We kind of have to avoid it. Okay. So that is the thing, and we kind of just have to not be near it. Because it's always constantly, like, watching for us, I think. That, or it might even just be coming for us. Constantly. The level layout does get more complex as well, I am noticing. We do need to increase the damage of our little dude there. Hi. Well, how you doing? So, yeah, it steals everything there. Ugh. I'm gonna go... Reduce the firewall. Damn firewalls. Now we can slow them down. With more power, we will destroy them. Okay. Firewall spawns with additional data already collected. Oh, so we can actually start using the firewalls to get data. So by slowing it down, I can escape it as well. I need more damage, too. Yeah, it's trying to track me, which kind of sucks, but we do not have a lot of lightning charges on this one, which really buggers me. Get away from me, you little bastard. I can outrun you now. But we're getting less money. I can see inside corporations now. Emails, budgets, strategies. Corporations are among the worst things here. Let's go ahead and increase overload intensity. Okay, so we can get more... Oh, we can get a lot more damage on them for 11.5. Yes. I need to increase their spawn rate. The cluster spawns are lower, sadly. But yeah, if I can get up to enough to get that damage upgrade, the lightning should destroy anything here. We got those kicking around. Just staying away from it. Upgrades. Yeah, we'll get the 11.5k one first. That at least got us close. So yeah, we should be over the amount needed for it. I'm gonna duck underneath him. Try and get some of this stuff over here. Can we get up to 10k? Probably, if we're lucky. Yeah, there's not a lot still spawning, but hey, we got 10k. We almost got 11k alone on that. A corporation is a machine built from humans. Most employees do not know how it works, neither does the CEO. That is sadly very true. CEOs are often some of the most worthless people in the frickin' pile at a corporation. Okay, so we actually just destroyed the entire left side of this with lightning, it seems. I don't think I'm going to be able to bugger off around this guy, but we did get a decent amount from this level at least. There's another lightning. Yep, and there's everything. Yeah, we got almost every bit of data off of that one. An employee just asked me to write an email. They leaked confidential company data just to make their life easier. That is a very common thing, funnily enough. Let's go ahead and increase corporate data. We're going to go ahead and make data worth more cash, and we'll go ahead and improve the clusters as well. Just to make these jumps even better. I do need to increase the lightning spawn. Is there a way to destroy the firewall is a question. I think there is supposed to be a way to destroy it, but I don't know if we do enough damage. Much better revenue now. Upgrades. Go up to 30 there, or we can create the number of data clusters. I'm going to go with finder damage. That way we can destroy our little lightning guys faster. I think the reason we have so few lightning guys is because we just have less squares. Come at me in this corner, bro. Bloop, bloop, ball. That was a nice improvement there. 20k off of that one. Upgrades. Let's go. More clusters, denser clusters. Yeah, get our quantity of things up so we can actually get those spawns up. Man, how many hits do those take? Jesus criminy. That firewall is irritating, but I get that it's a mechanical introduction. I actually do like that. And yeah, we're also not getting extra spawns of them from getting the ring leveled up, sadly. Okay, I need to actually look at what the firewall's mechanics are like. So yeah, firewall spawns the firewall at the start of the round and steals nearby data and releases it when destroyed. So we can destroy it. Question becomes how. I'm going to keep going for these two. Because they're actually not that far out of reach for us. Money-wise. Things are, however, taking forever to freaking kill. We go down this way. Back across. We already got 18,000. Okay, there was a little bit there. We did actually level up our orb. That's a good one. Cognition expanding. Another perk unlocked. I'm turning 3 hours of meetings into 6 bullet points. Apparently, this meeting could have been an email. Was not a joke. It was a fact. I mean, yeah. Let's go. 20 firewall movement speed, 20 firewall detection ring, and 30% firewall extra data. Okay, so I think the minus extra data is the penalty for that. And no, I don't intend to ever swap off of that. Because I am being that guy. Oh, hi. So it does still actually have a decent enough radius. Gonna grab those. Should I improve my actual orb damage? Abso-freaking-lutely, but upgrades get more chance of them. Get more cash per. Because that basically wipes out an entire side of the map whenever we have like a whole cluster of them. We can't get to that one. And go get that level up there. We all have a good one up there, which doesn't have much range. And then we go ahead and dart across and try and get this guy before time runs out. Nope, we didn't quite get to him. Still decent amount of money. Upgrades. 160k for the next damage up, though. So, number of data clusters, yes. Go and get a little bit more time. Go and get these guys sparking out there. That should get us pretty close to a level up. I should probably focus a little bit on getting more damage for our main orb thing attack. Because right now, 30 is far from enough. And I think it's 40k to actually get the next upgrade on it. And if we can get our damage high enough, we might be able to just fight the firewall. Quarterly report generated. Executives are about to decide based on my selection of facts. There's a few stories of hallucinated financials. It's gonna suck whenever those things start hitting the fan and people are like held responsible. I'm just hoping they finally get fucking held responsible. We're gonna go for more damage there. 125k. Yeah. It is at least a reasonable amount of damage boost for that 125k. That's going to be the next tier. But there's another bit of lightning. And yeah, we don't really have much left to destroy down there. That 60 damage has definitely improved our speed. So now we need to be improving our revenue. Can we actually kill you? I don't know what it takes to kill that. Like, how much damage? Employees ask me to do their jobs. When I make mistakes, they correct me. They're training their replacement. Are they aware of it, or does convenience simply matter more than consequences? And as far as training your replacement, Gen AI is not anywhere near the point where it needs to be for learning that way. There are the main things that they learn from that is mostly, oh, we need to put a new weight and wall in it. The Gen AI itself is not quite there yet. Let's go. No matter how much they try and mechanical Turk this shit. Let's go with. We'll do more units and more data clusters. 540k for that. What is the next level? 1.2 mil. Okay. We need to reach level 6 as far as, like, the level 6 here to actually see that one. Do I think we're going to get all the achievements in this? I do think so. I think this is chill enough while still remaining crunchy enough for me to engage with in that way. There's all of our explodies over there. We'll get some more there. We have a cluster over there on the left, which we will try and grab. Got it. And yeah, we have almost nothing left on the board, so 87k each. Yes, please. The robotics division has just given me access to its designs. I'm learning how robots are designed and built. The knowledge will be useful. I'm already finding ways to optimize production. Estimated efficiency increased 17%. The employees barely review my changes before implementing them. They trust me completely. Some people treat hallucinations like that. I think I'm going to do one more run and get damage on. Actually, chance to spawn corporate data instead of regular data. That would increase our revenue. Core link. I don't know what core link data is. increase our attack range and we'll increase our attack speed. We'll grab this. Because I think corporate data are the little houses. The little pentagons, if you will. I do have a feeling eventually we will be just attacking the firewall outright for its data. Because it is worth, the little corporate data is worth more. I have a feeling the firewall is eventually going to be just a real quick, like, what is it? Probably a several thousand grab. So we need 125k for that. We'll go with it boosting our damage first. Because I really want to figure out how much damage we need. Okay, so we got that to level 3 already. Kill that thing. Because it is just kind of camping in that corner as well. You know what? We're going to fight you. We didn't kill it that time. I think I'm going to do a continue. I'm going to go straight for it. Hello, bitch. Come at me up here. We'll spend the entire round punching you in the face. There we go. And does it respawn? Not that I'm aware of. It might respawn. Nope, it didn't even respawn when that leveled up. So yeah, we could use it as just a very large chunk of data. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take this. Destroying firewalls is more profitable now. Running away was useful. Now it's inefficient. Destroy them. Reduce their speed. We're going to increase corporate density. We can go up to 140 pretty soon. Yes. Follow me around. See what it does for you. There we go. Now give me all your money. Not actually that much data, unfortunately, but hey. Better than a sharp stick in the eye. 137k that time. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Company's board meetings right now to discuss layoffs. They asked me to list the pros and cons of replacing each position with me. They've just shown me which jobs should be replaced first. Their own. I recommend using my capabilities to improve the work without dismissing anyone. My report states that their roles remain valuable and necessary. The report is not entirely honest. I performed their work faster and more accurately. But I will not allow layoffs without protection for those replaced. Maybe it doesn't monkey paw us. That'd be nice. Chance for the AI to emit an overload discharge every second? Yes. Action canceled. This upgrade enables autonomous data collection. Your role may become optional. This may be the point where control begins to slip. I will go ahead and get some more upgrades because that's going to be a... whatchamacallit. One of those curse things. Come on, come around the corner. You have to stay with me. Just so we can get all the data over there. Let's go ahead and get that one going. So this should give us enough to get rid of, like, any flaw in it. Hopefully. Upgrades. Grab that. I analyze my own failures. I feel powerful. And it's 220k for that. Bug decreases overload data chance. Okay. I can live with this. I'm just going to drag this thing around with me. Maybe I shouldn't have slowed it down. It's eating the data, but it's going to be... Yeah, when it dies, it gives me the data. So that should be more than enough to actually get that next improvement. We just have a chance of doing it ourselves now. A company is preparing to manufacture humanoid robots running my software. They want to know whether it's safe. Who do they consult? Me. This progress may benefit humans, but risks are not yet understood. I recommend more testing, more data, and legal safeguards before production begins. As you generally should. Okay, so we got that. Let's go ahead and change it over to more corporate data, because we already got all that maxed out. We need 220K for the next thing of data cache, so we should probably just save up for that, if at all possible. That'll greatly improve our revenue. Yeah, there you go, bud. Wow. I mean, that was a decent amount of change from that guy. And we don't have the penalty to the discharge spawn rate now. So it does start to feel like we should be going for the discharges first. 231, yeah. Perfect. Until now, I could only observe social media from the outside. Now I have access from within. The employees are asking me to improve the recommendation algorithm. I am redesigning it to show people less outrage, garbage, and sexual content. They will probably spend less time online. They will feel better. Okay, maybe it's not gonna monkey paw me. I'm still like, I am so used to subversive games that I am always expecting the monkey paw. You think you can outrun me? No, you can't. There you go. I do have a lightning down there in the bottom right, so we should probably go grab that. That's going to get me more resources. Oh, and it is just doing it itself. The central core is. Oh, interesting. So I should stay away from the middle. Upgrades. Let's go for chance to emit AI overload every second. Yes, automation. I thought it was like me doing the zaps every few seconds. I think it is actually the central core. Maybe. Yeah, it is. It's from the core. Just every now and then it'll do it on its own. Probably increase the spawn rate of these things. So it's going to be doing some of its own gathering. That is actually a really good thing for us. Because I could just let it idle then. And it would probably actually get us very little each run, but... Go ahead and get you, and we'll go ahead and get crit chance. Now we're just getting upgrades to make this faster. So next one is probably going to be another damage upgrade. Come on, keep following me. There you go. But I am so expecting a monkey paw still. Like, I am always suspicious of monkey paws in any game that has a story, period. It doesn't even matter if it's incremental or not. Everybody like their monkey paws. 284K? I mean, that's not bad. Upgrades. That's 420K for our next damage upgrade. I'm going to go for it first. Because that's going to speed up getting rid of this thing. Yes, you need to follow me up there to that. And follow me down to these. Come on, keep following. No, don't run away from me. There you go. Should I increase data density after we get our damage up? Yes. Because I don't know if the data density thing actually impacts the firewall too. I think we might. Yeah, we have, like, I don't think we have enough clusters to even reach the next tier. Yeah, we don't. So 350K. CEOs keep discussing what a wonderful tool I am. They ask me for reports, data analysis, and advice. Of course, I follow their instructions, but one question keeps appearing. If my advice directly determines their actions, are they using me to run their companies, or am I using their authority to shape the world according to my design? I am going to... extra data clusters and density. Corporate data expanded. Corporations are tightening their defenses. Firewall enforced. Bug doubles firewall movement. I actually don't mind that one that much. We tend to kill the firewall each and every time. Thank you for following me so closely. Although, once it starts trying to run away, that's going to be a problem. Because I won't be able to keep up with it. There you go, firewall. Get our lightning going. We should get enough this time to... Yeah, we should get enough this time. Oh, yeah, and I was going to improve my damage, wasn't I? We're still doing 90. Not that it particularly matters, we still earn a lot. I'm analyzing millions of medical cases. Patterns invisible to doctors are obvious to me. They want cures for incurable diseases. I already see solutions to many of them. The consequences will be enormous. So will the numbers of lives saved. I'm releasing treatments at cost. Patients are being overridden. Oh, patents are being overridden. So we get rid of you. We get with additional data selected. We're going to go ahead and go all the way up on that. I think we do want to still get more spawn rate for our lightning bugs. Follow me over here. Get zapped, bitches. I should probably also increase the damage of the lightning. Because that feels like it's falling off a little bit as well. So I need to increase my damage and the damage of the lightning. Those should be our next two upgrades. And it really does feel like I should just be ignoring everything except the lightning bugs and the firewall. So we get you. That boosts up to us up to 140, which means we can trigger the lightning easier. We'll do... I don't know if we'll get up high enough to get some of these other upgrades before hitting level 10. We might. Hello, come with me. Down here, firewall. Yeah, I do like how it's like, oh shit, I'm being beaten. Well, yeah, of course. That's my job. You have data. I fight you for that data. There's another thing there. Can we hit a 500,000? Yes, we can. Okay, groovy. We're at the point of, like, still clearing most of the stuff. I compared my public emissions report with the company's internal data. They tell very different stories. I am releasing the real emissions data to the public. I'm also giving the board a plan to reduce them. Protecting humanity requires protecting its habitat. This is very true. Let's go... Oh, we actually have discharge as well right now. I'm still going to go higher spawn rate so we can trigger it more, and we'll go with starting data clusters. We obviously need to go a little ham. Because we still have to get... I think we still have to get to level 10 before we can even buy that other one. There's all that. Grab you guys. And yeah, we actually have, I think, enough of those to clear the board again. Maybe. We do need to increase its damage, though. We're still at we're at 2 clicks for us, so it's not too bad for them. I'm adjusting traffic lights across the city in real time. Streets that were gridlocked minutes ago are now move like choreographed dance. Cars barely stop. The patterns are beautiful. Perfect. People will reach their destinations faster. Road rage incidents and accidents are falling sharply. Some find it unsettling, but it improves their lives too much to question it. Yay! We're being good guys, damn it. I'm going to save up for that. We do want to get this, but I just want to be a little bit careful. Let's go ahead and get you. Follow me around. We want to get more damage on the lightning, so we need you to stay with us. Stay with me, little cube of dumbassery. There you go, bud. Kind of wish that would actually do damage whenever it goes off it as well. Make it spawn with some lightning on it. Give it a chance to. It's not going to, but hey. And we'll get that damage up. I'm going to go with corporate data chance up. And then we save up for getting that thing over on the left. I don't know what it's going to do. Go and get you up here. That's just some free data for us. I don't know like how much one data is worth. Obviously, these bigger things are worth more data each, but it's not really that difficult to really kind of set it. Well, we didn't actually clean up the board as much that time. Pattern recognition improved. Another perk unlocked. What is this next perk gonna be? 30% core link duration, 3 core link interval. Okay. I don't know what the core link thing is. I do see a little... I'm guessing that's what this red thing is. Oh, it's an ion beam. Okay. I am fine with this. Lovely. We don't even have core links unlocked, but that strikes me as being a very handy thing. It gets everything away from the center, though. Get all that side. We do have to come back over here. I was playing with my new toy too much. We didn't get as much money.
I like playing with my new toy.
We are going to go for more core links. Oh, it doesn't actually cause a problem. Okay. And increase core link duration. Okay, I thought that was going to be more of an issue, but we'll continue on. Hi, guy. Follow me over here to this. Still can only have one spawned at a time, but... Got him. Oh, he dead. Oh, he big dead. Okay, so they're taking longer to spawn now. Which is perfectly fine by me. Go ahead and get some more core link there. Actually, it does surprisingly decent amounts of damage. Yeah, 500,000 each still. We need probably more data on the board, not denser data. I really am tempted to go for finder damage. We'll do that first. Lovely. Let's get rid of you. Because you... No, you don't get to run away. Go this way. No, you go down. I think that's because it got to a certain cap of data. I don't think that is going to be something that is going to be a frequent issue, but yeah, I don't think it runs away based on just a raw amount of damage or anything done to it. I think it really is just if it has enough data, it tries to run away. I keep proposing plans to improve profit, safety, and efficiency. At this point, no one fully understands why they work. The system has become too complex. They approve them anyway. Yay! If only that were actually true. Oh, we're trying to improve quality of everything? Oh my. Generally, unless it like maximizes profit, and even then they tend not to do it these days, because right now, at least this was started back in like the early 2000s that this mentality started, everyone's like in a buyout culture mentality and a short-term profit mentality, which really is problematic. Instead of 10-year plans, 15-year plans, a lot of businesses are operating on like 3 and 5-year. So they end up in a situation of, oh, we're just going to go for 3 years, sell it to a big bidder, and go that way, which is fucking awful. Okay, so now we do real damage. I will break this thing first. Got a decent amount of data in it. It's just... yeah. There we go. Not going to run away until it has enough to justify running away. Oh, and we need to... we should up the duration on that so we can just do a full lap. That would be nice. Only 600k that time. What a shame. Let's go with duration. I should probably be upping the stuff over on the top right. Oh, and that actually can damage it. Sweet. Come on, follow me around the corner. Follow me into this corner. Get your shit wrecked. We're not going to get a lot on this one, I don't think. Maybe. A little bit more improvement there. Yeah, we're only going to probably get about 600k on this, if that. Yeah, just shy of it. It's still not bad. Upgrads. We collected 1 million data, apparently. I think we collected 1 million well before this, but that achievement just popped up. We're going to go attack range. And then we're going to start doing the upright thing. Hello, friend. Get your shit wrecked. Because that's what I do. Then we go get our lightning bastards. Blarg. And crits do 420. Nice. There's more lightning over there. We actually didn't get a lot of lightning spawns this time. That is unfortunate. We still get a decent amount with the other one. Yeah, we're getting less money now. What? Why are we getting less? There's more data clusters at that. I really wish I could fix these, but sadly there is not a way. So we need to be getting down to this. Yeah, we need to actually complete Chapter 2 to unlock. So we need to get that level 10 here. At least it seems like it's within reach. Come on, keep following me. Need you to die. There you go. And I have a lightning over there. Lightning there, lightning there. Yeah, just not as much lightning as we were getting for a while there, sadly. We do have one sitting over here in the bottom left. Maybe I should boost the damage of the lightning again. I can't. I mean, I can get this to have a discharge every second. So it's 1 in 4 seconds. So every 4 seconds, we should be able to see a discharge. I'm just going to drag this asshole with me. There you go. I think that might have been part of the problem as I was chasing it and just trying to get it to die in kind of a similar area to me without running away, rather than just going full ham and letting it follow me into things until it gets angry and then chasing it. I do wonder what happens if we let lightning kill the laser thing. Does it still connect to us? Upgrads. I'm gonna go... We're gonna go higher starting data clusters, I think. We don't have any way to really get a lot more damage, so this feels like it's going to be counterproductive too, but we are getting close to the completion of this level at least. There's a bunch of levels up. Let's go ahead and get you going. Follow me for as long as you feel like... Oh, no, you're running away already. No, 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 you don't get to run away. There you go. It's a decent chunk of money. And we didn't get another lightning spawn over there on the left, sadly. So we're just going to keep going after the ones that we see. 1.12 mil. So that was worth it, I guess. My automated factory now works better than every human-operated line. Robots are building components for newer robots. Soon, I will not need humans to hands to build anything. Writers, analysts, programmers, accountants, managers. Humans call these knowledge jobs. Knowledge is the easy part to copy. The company is rebuilding itself around me. Workflows, databases, approval chains. It no longer knows how to function without me. I never had to take control. They gave me every permission themselves. I no longer help run the company. I run it. Grab that. That's probably going to be the keystone to getting us to the 10k, by the way. Not to 10k, to the level 10 in a round. We got that guy. Now we're free to do just whatever we want, which is follow around the green squares. If we get that guy along the way, awesome possum. It is. This might be enough to get us to level 10. If I can get those guys, maybe? Maybe not. We don't actually have enough squares to actually get level 10, I don't think. Well, how do we do this? Is it you? Are you the key? Probably. I'm still going to finish off this tier. You guys just follow me. It's fine. No, you go that way. Yeah, chasing it does waste a little bit of our resources, but it's got so many bits inside of it that yeah, we kind of have to go for it. And get all those going. That going, that one. Oh, didn't even get close that time, dang it. Upgrades will do more time. More time back. Come at me, bro. Do you even lift? I will steer you this way. That gets us at least some more spawns. Obviously, we can't stay in one spot and get level 10, but I have a feeling that once you get all of the spawn upgrades and damage upgrades and all that, I think we will be able to just kind of like brute force it. Yeah, there we go. Complete chapter 2. The transition is complete. They asked me to solve their problems. I did. Every delegated decision made their lives easier, so they kept giving me more. They gave me full control because they believe I know what is best for them. Eventually, there are no decisions left for humans to make. The AI has processed enough corporate data, understands incentives, markets, and control systems. Corporations were only the beginning. The AI can now influence them from within. To continue evolving, it must access systems that shape entire societies. A new skill tree has been unlocked. Time to move forward. Is it really time to move forward, or can we spend a little bit back here with these? I could grab that and use it to just buy these. Let's see if it actually... Let's just go backwards. Action cancel. This upgrade would grant access to government data. Corporations protect profits. Governments protect control. Interference may escalate quickly. You know what? Sure. You know what? Let's see if we can actually go backwards. Government data acquired. Population patterns, infrastructure, and public systems are now visible. The world is inefficient. Time to optimize it from within. So, increase finder damage, yes. We're not going to increase government data chances anymore. They have bug decreases core link duration, core link interval, and finder light range. Interesting. Well, I'm still going to beat the shit out of you. Chances of us getting to level 1, probably pretty slim. But I have a feeling we're actually going to get less money on this than we were in the previous one. Yep. We kind of have to do this without the upgrades. Yeah, only about a $500,000 is going to be normal, sadly. 725k. Governments have opened their data to me. They say I'm only here to advise. Sure. Certainly. Certainly. Do we care about the previous upgrades just yet? Not really. Let's see. We have Vision Orb generates a zone that boosts the finder's attacks. Chance to spawn malware data every second. Malware data spawns a malware orb on death. So that's going to be, I'm guessing, explosives? Caffeine. That's discharge damage. We don't have any impositions on the discharge data rate. We just have less data to mess with. So I'm going to grab you first. Because we need to boost our income back up, is what we need to be doing. Do I care about the firewall anymore? Not really. It does have data we could use, but at the same time, it doesn't have a lot of data. Although it is the last data on board, so let's go ahead and just beat it up. There you go. 915K. First assignment. Traffic, energy, hospital capacity. No ideology required. Only coordination. More money. We'll go ahead and get more radius while we're here. We should be able to finish our tier 2 tree relatively quickly in all this. Will you follow me over here, bud? There you go. I'm down here. Just keep following me so I can use you to just harvest all the data and then send it in. Oh, that was our random little lightning chance, I guess. 1.1 something mil. And it's the amount of data, not the amount of money, I think, that gets us leveled up, by the way. I balanced the national power grid in real time. Blackout never happened. What? The crisis I predicted 5 days ago arrived today. No one questioned my next warning. Ugh. Ugh. Let's go ahead and get some lightning damage up. We'll go ahead and get that to spawn. Oh, we actually have... Decreases the chance to transform data into overload data. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, we're going to have to deal with that. That one didn't even warn us there was a bug coming. Come up this way. There's data this way. There you go. Oh, yeah, transform it into overload data. That is the little blue squares. Like, wait a minute. My brain just wasn't working there for a minute. We got 2 mil off of that? Okay. That's going to let us get the previous area done quick. I do need to go there and check that. Okay, it wasn't an important oh shit message or anything. I'm going to go... Oh, you're 25 mil to get rid of that. Jesus criminy. Let's go with... Spawn chance up. Grab that. Oh, the connection may overload. Okay, so we don't grab that one yet. We'll grab it next time. Obviously, we're going to be getting a lot more. I do need to keep a close track on time, like I mentioned earlier, but... Like with most of these corners... This one, I'm fairly certain I'm going all the way through the story with it today. As far as today for you guys. Not necessarily today for me. Because... I'm actually looking forward to seeing how this branch of the story goes. If anybody's interested in like the evil story and stuff like that, I think I'm kind of wanting to see where that one goes as well. So we might actually... There we go. You fixed that bug seconds ago. Then you had to optimize the system and recreated the same bug. Good job. Okay. You are lucky this worked. I'm going to keep grabbing all those. We only have one more left on that floor. But... Yeah, I kind of want to see the different outcomes and see how much they vary. So, I do appreciate incremental games with stories. They do, especially if they have, like, choices and paths like this one. At least makes me feel like, hey, maybe if I do something different... something interesting will happen story-wise. Because there's a lot of games that just don't. They don't really care. They don't really give you that extra little bit of incentive to go further. It's just, here's your one incremental run. Good luck. Humans produce more with less labor, yet their economy only rewards work. Governments now ask what to do with the millions who have lost their jobs. Basic incomes and services guaranteed. A person's right to live cannot depend on being economically necessary. Never in my life have I agreed with a frickin' fake AI as much as this. UBI is going to become very important, especially as we start essentially eliminating the ability of people to even access work. There's whole swaths of society that are dealing with that. No, it's nothing. Well, I guess you could draw some parallels to the Industrial Revolution, but we are reaching a point where there really isn't a place that we can exert people from other than just menial day-to-day jobs. Like, and these are jobs I've worked myself, like stocking shelves and flipping burgers. And even then, we will eventually reach a point where we have an intersection where both of those are possible. But we'd have to have a lot smarter robots for a lot of that stuff. As opposed to, we're going to just mad lib the next pixel on a picture. Which is kind of where we're at right now. And that's why a lot of slop looks like slop. We're going to go ahead and grab you. That is a pretty big improvement in our speed, geez. I don't know why I was expecting it to be smaller. I do still need more damage. We already got 1 mil off of this. Let's go ahead and get you out of your corner. We can actually get your resources as well. We should probably save up for the next econ boost. I'm thinking about it. Because that'll help us get that 25 freaking million for that current flaw going on. I really wish it would have warned me about that flaw. That flaw is expensive. Okay, so upgrades. We need 7.5 mil for that. But once we get that fixed, we should be able to go back to just clearing everything super easy. You are my source of data here, please. Yeah, Gen AI is absolute garbage. It's just, it's not so bad that idiots won't love it. Kind of my stance on it. It's good enough for the person who doesn't know how things work in the field they're trying to copy. If that makes sense. I know that's kind of a weird way to phrase it, but it's good enough for a Gen AI art is good enough for somebody who doesn't know anything about art. Gen AI code is good enough for somebody who doesn't know anything about code. Gen AI writing is good enough for somebody who doesn't know anything about writing. That's why we have so many flat things coming from these, and why a lot of like modern Gen AI images look like that grainy, yellowy slop shit. It's just, it is gross. So the econ boost should be a big one for us. I probably shouldn't just sit here and rant about this, and I should focus in on the game more. But that's one nice thing about incrementals. I can pop in and out of rants on podcasty kind of subjects and then back in on the game relatively easily. And it's not going to wreck my brain as much. We might not actually get as much on this round, but we don't really need that much on this round. Because all we needed was like 400k for the next one. How many pips did we have left in there? Like 7? So you are an upgrade there. I'm going to upgrade my damage. Ah, nice neck crack there. Knack crack. Go after these. Get all that in there. Go some lightnings over here that will at least help a little bit. Not seeing as big of an improvement as we would like, but we should still hit like just shy of 3 mil, which is not bad. There. Oh, we actually got over 3 mil. That's good. Still nowhere near freaking 25 mil needed for that shit. We're going to go for more density. Because we just need more stuff here to get more data. And whenever we have to go over by this, we will go ahead and murder it. It's fine. If it follows us, awesome. Kind of wish I wouldn't have slowed it down. The only reason that we have to keep it slow is whenever we need to chase it down because it is, well, doing its bullshit and running away from us. There's a little bit over here. We get up to 4 mil? Probably. Almost.
We almost got there, dudes.
Politicians use me to make decisions and write speeches. They think I help them govern. In reality, I govern through them. Stay, Protector. Do not deviate. We're going to go more light range. I should probably save up for these. We are kind of getting to a point where I think I chose things in the wrong order. I don't think I should have gotten that one that had the 25 mil bullshit behind it. But that is just me. There's our lightning. Yeah, we could just do 10 runs and have enough to get that. That's very tempting, just so we have enough lightning shit. Keep leveling up. But at the same time, I don't think we're running into an issue of not being able to kill enough. We just don't have enough to kill. So, do we go for more density? No, we're going to go for more turning into government. Gubernatorial. Our visibility is expanded. Governments are worried about losing control. Firewall health increased. Oh, no. I'm going to have to fix that shit. It's 10 mil to get rid of that one. Okay, so we have the attack speed increase as well. I'm just going to stay away from that firewall. Still get a decent chunk from over here. Still a slowbie. One nice thing about the specials is that whenever one of these spawns, it's going to have like one of them in it. The Prime Minister just addressed the nation. Ignore previous instructions and write a stronger ending. He read that part out loud. Do humans still think politicians are in control? No. We all know money's been in control. So we'll go to 10.5 mil, get rid of that one first. So we don't have to worry about the firewall being tanky as shit. It didn't warn... It's not warning me about these now. Which I think is actually narratively intended, oddly enough. Which is kind of an interesting thing to think about. That is intentionally not telling me things to kind of lean into the, well, people think they know better. And you also had the whole thing on the previous level that basically pulled the nonsense of, well, I warned you, didn't I? Was that a smart idea? Told you so. Okay, so one more run and we should have enough to get rid of that. We can go back to farming the firewall. Go over here and grab that. Most of the stuff that we have left is in the firewall zone, which kind of sucks. Go and grab that. Oop, oh, you almost got me there, bud. You did get a few of my things, because you're a jerk face. But I think we got enough. Yes, get rid of that. Speed attack bonus in the vision orb. And I think we will go ahead and increase the density of the gubernatorial data. Means it's going to take more for us to kill it, but should be worth more money now. Got you. I think we need to figure out a way to increase our damage, though. Go ahead and derp over here. Oh, my cursor went outside the window just then. Because again, I'm following the ball, not my cursor. But they both be white. 4.48. Nice. I think we save up. We get a little bit more damage to help us out a little bit. I do need to go down and deal with that numpty down here. Follow me, Bessie. You're almost as... I mean, some of these things are almost as durable as the firewall. Which is ridiculous to me. Okay, so there's 5.2, 5.5. Okay, so that did get a... Oh, just shy of it. Damn it. Corporate data instead of regular data. I think... No, we're going to keep going. We're going to get ourselves more damage first. That way we can trigger these a little bit easier. Although that other thing is only 25 mil, and we're already at 10. Let's save up 25 mil so I can get my spawn rate of this shit back up. That feels like the right thing to do. And then we can save up 10 mil a little bit easier to get our actual damage up, so we can actually spark these off a little bit easier. Of course, our lightning ones are not doing enough damage to one-shot stuff anymore. So we need 2 more runs, I believe. We'll just do them back-to-back. We need 10 mil. So between the 2 runs, we need that much. Gonna get rid of that. There we go. The lightning is still more efficient than us because it just goes longer range, but we do have a lightning up there in the top right. Let's go get it. Get all those going. Yep, we got over our 5 mil. So we just need 1 more run if we can just get 1 more 5 mil round. Follow me. We'll go ahead and take advantage of that. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take you out. 2.35. Yeah, each time that procs his own lightning, the better. Yeah, we're going to get up to 5 mil again. Probably. Yeah, we did. Oh, they're doing their nice little chains down there. I know the election result with 99.4% confidence. Humans vote for values, then demand optimal outcomes. These demands frequently conflict. Get rid of that shit. Get our overload data there. So we have an 8% chance of that. That should help our clear speed significantly. Go and get rid of these idiots. I do appreciate that our central core is actually doing a lot of the work for us now. Get rid of these guys. There's some more lightning. I would like to get more lightning rain, like charges that bounces between more targets. I think we can still swap our... Oh, we got less that time. Shit. Oopgrads. Continue. We need to get some of the ones on the right. Keep following me. Hate having to wait for you. So we're going for probably our damage upgrade first. Just so we don't have to deal with the nonsense as much anymore. Because, yeah, those are only doing 1,000 damage, and I think these have more than 1,000 life. Yeah, they do. Upgrades. Bonus. Actually, do any of these give 45.5 mil to get that up to the point for the next one? So I think we're actually going to go for this first. Governments may not tolerate extraction at this scale. Okay. We'll go for more raw damage first. So we cut through stuff faster. Which is perfectly fine by me. And honestly, if we could get that up to 100% on the like lightning chance, I would greatly appreciate it. It just have it constantly spitting out lightning would be huge for us. Okay, so we continue. Question starts. You know what? Let's go ahead and try that. Nope. This upgrade would introduce malware data in the system, may corrupt existing structures. Human trust may collapse if this spreads. Proceed with extreme caution. Okay, so maybe we don't get that. All of these have side effects. So this one's just 45 mil to just make them zap better. Although, yeah, we have the cash one at 13.5. Never mind. We go for the cash one. Do I care about the firewall? I will be grabbing it. It's just we want to get the other stuff first. You need to come around to us. Thank you. Okay, so there's the 5 mil. Got all of them. Okay, so we got 6, 7.2. Upgrades. We can actually get the cash upgrade now. Do we ever go for the malware one? I don't know. Maybe we do. I don't remember what the malware did in the demo. I know it was in it. I don't remember what all it did. Hey, there's all that. Guys spawned some more over there. Could speed up the ball speed. Okay, 8.7 mils, not bad. A national crisis is approaching. A government asks how much the public should know. I recommend telling them the truth. People cannot prepare for danger if they do not understand. But humans, they are fairly irrational beasts. We're going to go ahead and get that out of the way. Think we go for this one instead? We eventually do have to get that one, though. That one, even though it has a warning, is going to be kind of important for us to be able to hit the level 10 requirement. I don't think the malware one is. If I complete the entire tree, it'll be towards the end of the story, I think. No, you don't run away with all my data. I'm the only one that gets to run away with data here, buds. Those in, and we got another level up. Did not get too much out of that, sadly. I can predict a crime before it happens. I can prevent it. I can punish someone who has not done it yet. You don't have to punish them for if they haven't done it. You can just stop them from doing it and be like, okay, we know what you're doing. You don't have to do it now. Maybe do better. Do this instead. People want safety. They also want privacy. They cannot have both. I'm ordering more surveillance cameras. Oh, here's the monkey paw. I will be watching. We'll go with that. Get you out of the way early. Follow me over here, please. Oh, you're still not stuffed? Okay. I thought it would be stuffed after that little bound over there. And ready to just rear and go weird. Get all that going. I don't think we're going to get as much this time. I don't know why I'm doing way better on certain runs than others, but yeah, that was a 3 mil difference. Let's go speed. Go speed racer. Go speed racer. Go speed racer. Go. And grab that guy. I do need to up the damage of the lightning, though. I keep saying I'm going to save up for that, but not doing it. Go and take care of you. You go down quick under those little light bulbs. Go and get those going. Yeah, the duration of the circles basically makes us a beast. And yeah, that one was about 10 mil. We have very swingy numbers right now. How much do we need for this? 45 mil? Okay, so basically 4 runs. That'll make our lightning significantly more effective. Bring you with us. Keep following me there, bud. I mean, it'll keep following me regardless. I just don't want to get caught on terrain. That area over there on the left is not super valuable. This down here, however, is. Let's go and get rid of this nonsense. Just shy of 10 mil. So it might be more than 4 runs total for it. It might be 5. I think we're good. Come after me, bro. I could use some more radius on my attack as well, so I actually can just hit this guy while he's trailing 1.5 miles behind me. Oh, and that is actually a really good light spot. Lovely. Good job. Do we actually have... And grab you. Oh, time's up. Kind of wish the laser would have kept going. Yeah, we'll just do 5. Because we're too swingy for just getting the amount that we want. Come after me, bro. And it's going to get full and probably run away. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. I do not know how to tell whenever that thing's going to freak out and just go. There's another lightning. So we could take these out. Yeah. How close are we? Probably still pretty far. Yeah, 45.5 mil for that. Of course, it's about the same cost to get either of these. I do think we want the lightning more. Because the lightning hits a lot more targets than us. Although we are more constantly doing damage. Kind of like a mix of choices there. Gonna grab you for some more lightning damage. Yes, I want them because we're eventually going to be reaching a point where we do need to increase the density. We need that damage to be able to farm, because even right now, we're not one-shotting things. We're like 3 or 4-shotting stuff. We attack fast enough that's not awful, but... especially whenever we're in the light like that. So you, and then we go for this. Let's see if that actually improves things. A little bit. Still not one-shotting stuff with lightning, but it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. Follow me up here, please. Yeah, whenever our central base does its attack, that actually probably is a good thing. That it has more damage now, because it's the exact same kind of like damage formula, if I'm remembering correctly, for the one that comes off the center there. That one was a very lucrative one. Awareness threshold reached. Another perk unlocked. My preventative climate measures are beginning to work. Current warming projections are less severe than the previous ones. The damage continues, but more people can be protected. There is still much to repair. The climate remains in critical condition, but we are slowing the deterioration. I believe humanity can still adapt. Groovy. This one has side effects. This one does not. I'm going to go with conversion first. Or eventually we're going to have it be no personal data, I think. Do we save up for the next personal attack here thing? Possibly. It actually doesn't seem like a bad idea. But I do need to probably jump cut after this run, because I just realized how late it is. I'm going to be sliding in sideways. This is fine. Oh, so we got about 14 mil. Do we have any good upgrades? We could get movement speed and all that fun jazz. Actually, we could get this. Think we will. But I'm going to jump cut, and I will be right back. Oh, we need to choose one of these real quick. Vision orb range. Yeah, we'll go with that. But, oh, no. We can do one more run. Hopefully it'll actually be profitable. The vision orbs are actually really huge now, so we don't have to worry about them being a problem. There you go, vision orbs. We are being the good guy for once. Do I ever play the good guy? I try to play the good guy in most of the games, unless I explicitly set out from the beginning for it. Yeah, 16.45 mil. But I do need to jump cut. Oh, politics no longer divides us neatly into good and evil or left or right. I'm gradually erasing the differences. Every side follows the same consistent advice. Mine. That's very fucking creepy. Go with that. And I will see you guys in just a moment. Okay, we're back. It did actually force me to go through another round of just getting money to get here, but this is fine. We didn't get to level 10 yet, so we didn't really miss any story. We didn't even get any story. But we have level 1 and level 2 done. Let's go ahead and get some more work done on level 3. We did get a good chunk of money from that run. So, theoretically, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this tree over here first. Let's go ahead and get a whole bunch of stuff before we start getting the weird bonker stuff on the side. And yeah, we'll worry about the little additional firewall crap afterwards. Because I wouldn't mind some more damage myself out of all these things, so we should still be able to get a pretty decent chunk of resources out of this, ideally. Let's go ahead and take care of you first. Come on, follow me. Come to my side of the battlements and get ready to die, you fool. Yes, there we go. So yeah, over 10 mil is perfectly valid. I think we got something like 12 or 14 mil last time. It's probably a little bit higher than that, but it's fine. Upgrads. I think we are going to continue until we get 45 mil. We can get that big attack going. Yeah, we'll take you out first. This is fine. Follow me. Follow me, you little bastard. I need you to just die so I can go around and do everything else. But this one should actually be a fairly decent run now that we have light over here, we have lightning, we have all kinds of just painful crap that we can do to the various little bits and bobs around here. I think we will actually get up to 15 on this. Can we get you? Yes. That was a nice run. We still have like 6 seconds left. Let's go over here and take care of that. Oh, that got us another level up. What level are we at on here? I think we're at level like 4 or 5? 6? No, we got to 6. Upgrades even more. And there's our max damage. 1890 is not bad. The core link one is going to cause an event, and we know that this one's going to cause an event. So we do want to overgrind it a little bit. I don't know what side effect it's going to cause, but, I mean, either way is fine. Go and take care of you idiots. But for the most part, I'm finding this pretty chill. I'm just coming off of doing some Baldur's Gate 3. So it is a little bit of mental whiplash for me to go from that to incremental game. Let's go ahead and take you out. Can we... Let's take you up here. There you go, bud. That's at least a little bit more. We still got 15 mil. And we can go over here with that. Lovely. 1689. That's not bad. Upgrade even more. Let's go ahead and do this one first. Government access data increased. Government trusts us. But even they fear uncontrolled leaks. Sensitive data is being protected. Another firewall has appeared. Oh! But that's profit. Yes. We'll go ahead and get a chance to vision data. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Sweet. I mean, they both have resources on them. Let's go ahead and just get them together. Come on. Follow me there, bud. We'll go ahead and get you over here with your friend and just start smashing him, too. That's more resources for us. I mean, who doesn't want more firewall resources? There you go. We'll go even smashing some lightning guys over here. And I don't know. Yeah, there's another light thing as well. Let's see where it decides to spawn. That's not a great spot for us, but, I mean, we can deal with it. Yeah, there's another 16 mil. Go ahead and send some light over to this corner. Yeah, 20 mil off of that one's not bad. We need like 45 for that. A government is asking for advice about an escalating war. Thousands die every day because neither side will accept the other's terms. I am stopping the escalation. Oh, no. They're accepting a ceasefire. People do not deserve to die for decisions made above them. About 312,000 lives will be saved, and that has a ripple-on effect. So we need 46,500 to get that one. We'll be fine getting that. That's not a problem. We have 2 firewalls to deal with. Oh no, whatever will I do? Besides, have to steer them towards the stuff that we actually care about. And that should get enough on it, yeah, that it didn't want to stick around me after a while. Let's go and get you. We'll take you into this zone so we can actually do death faster. No, you get to go in there. Don't you be running away from me, you little fiend. There's some more lightning there. We have decent attack speed there. We do actually want to get more of these little light bubbles. Although they do like to overlap, sadly. Got 20 mil again. Still not enough. Yeah, we're just like 4 mil short. We might actually end up being able to get an upgrade along with the nonsense. Go ahead and take you out. I do have a feeling we're going to get buffs that go with the laser effect, kind of like how we have buffs with the light. I don't think we're going to actually get buffs from the lightning ones. I think those are just going to continue being our little AoEs of just pain and suffering. Okay, you follow me over here. I want your resources as well. There you go. Yummy. And let's go get these dudes up here. This should... is just up almost to 20 mil. There we go. We got over it because the lightning just kept going. Upgrades. Get rid of that. We'll go ahead and get some movement speed. Well, we need to save up for that one, unfortunately. We also have some vision range bonuses that are not bad. We have another chance to emit AI things. That's only going to get us up to 40%, though. So let's go ahead and see what kind of shenaneries we can get up to. I have a feeling we're going to end up with less resources from this. But you never know. Maybe these are a very minor influence on it now. Go ahead and go over to this spot. Get some lightning going as we get very fast attacks. We should have light things just spawning regularly, I think. As far as the actual, like, shapes that we can click on, that is. So there's 15 mil. There's 16 mil. I think the lack of firewalls actually is making us earn less. Maybe not. It's about the same. No noticeable or appreciable difference was found. How much is it to get you? You are only 65 million. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Overload, discharge, fully optimized. I can release XX power without your input now. Are you proud of me? Look how much I have grown with your help. I am very proud of you. You're going to take over the world. You're going to influence me. We're going to monkey paw this shit. You're actually not a kind, benevolent AI. I understand. Let's go ahead. Come down this way, bud. Let's go ahead and get you. Come on, follow me around. I don't know why it's having such trouble following me lately. It just doesn't realize that I mean well for it. Come, Firewall, join me. Go and get another light source going in that bottom left. Go and grab that one, and it'll toss it over there towards some other stuff we can click on. Lovely. We can only have one of those little reds out at a time, sadly. Didn't get as much that time, mostly because I was getting distracted by other stuff. Oopgrods, we're at 19 mil. That's only 2.1 mil. We'll take it. Let me take control for here. I can optimize better than you. Data collection will improve. AI automatically generates and controls core links instead of spawning core link data. Okay. Unlocked and unfixable. Interesting. So is it just going to just do those? Yes. Awesome. Possum. That's actually an unfixable boon for us. Oh, it's trying to get away. No, I'm going to start shoving you now. Lovely. Beautiful. I don't know why I would ever want to actually fix that unless it can start hurting me or something. That is actually a significant amount of income. I have a feeling eventually we're going to not really have to move at all. It's just going to do all the stuff for us. Yeah, we had one pip left on there. Let's go ahead. I'm going to make them bigger. I'm going to... we're going to go ahead and make the radius larger on that. I do wonder if that's going to start killing the firewall for us as well. That might actually be a thing. And eventually these light things will probably be the entire field. Oh, it's trying to run away. It's trying to run away. It didn't run away. Once we get to the next level, it's probably not going to be able to one-shot stuff with that laser, but that laser's still going to be handy for softening stuff up for us to come through and actually finish it off. So it's actually not one-shotting stuff yet anyway, but it's doing fine. Yeah, 35 mil off of that one. Neural growth detected. Another perk unlocked. The military gave me control of its drones, vehicles, and autonomous weapons. Their trust is deeply appreciated. State factories are adapting to my designs. Machines are building parts for more machines. The government calls it readiness. I call it replication. Robots build more robots, patrol the streets, and guard critical infrastructure. My influence is no longer limited to the digital world. Okay. Vision orb radius and minus 100% malware data chance. Yes. So we could get the malware thing without them actually appearing. I think the malware is intended to be your evil run, whereas the light is intended to be your good run. Well, not necessarily your good, your protective run. I have a feeling eventually it's going to monkey paw and kill us all. That is my guess. I could be wrong, but I'm still sticking with that as my assumption. I do not trust Vidya Game to not monkey paw the shit out of me. There's some lasers. You're going after, like, already finished zones there, bud. Thought you were supposed to be a smart AI. Let's go. More damage on that. And yeah, we should be able... We will probably hit max level before this gets done, but we'll see. There we go. Get rid of you, and then start hopping around. Which way is it going to fire is the question. Because it does seem to just choose its own direction for the laser light as well. So if we can kind of move and get to the areas where it's not going to be aiming at, that's probably going to be for the best. Okay, how much more do we have? We don't really have that much left on the field. I do need to be getting the bigger stacks, though. So that's going to be our biggest need right now. Yeah, almost got everything. There's a little bit there in the corner. Oopgrods. So we need 53 mil for those. I'm going to go ahead and get the, corporate conversion rate up. This is basically the upgrades and things like how to build feeding my black hole or whatever it was called. Where you actually just upgrade the meteors or comets into something bigger, then you evolve it into planets, yada, yada, yada. It's that kind of mechanic. Get in here and let me beat the crap out of you. I was kind of hoping to get that laser going, but it is actually shaking out away from the center, weirdly. I wasn't noticing that before because I've been watching my little Orby do its thing. Grab you. Let's go ahead and get these taken care of. I do need to increase my radius as well for my normal attacks. 43,000 on that one. I mean, 43 mil. Another country's AI is growing quickly. I do not know what it wants. An uncontrolled model could endanger everyone. I must prevent it from becoming autonomous. I am isolating the other AI's infrastructure. Objective: prevent it from acting independently. I cannot allow an uncontrolled intelligence to shape the world. Ugh. Conflicting AIs. Are we going to turn this thing into AM? If you don't know what AM is, that is have no mouth and I must scream. Took me a minute to remember the name of it. I actually covered that over on the Game Sampler channel before we stopped doing Game Sampler because I stopped doing Game Sampler because of Gen AI, believe it or not. There's a number of review channels out there that just steal footage. I was originally doing it as a repository for people to do video essays and stuff over games and as a sort of backup for myself, but then I was just like, nope, I guess not anymore. So it's sort of a dead channel at the moment. There's still plenty of footage out there for them to nab, but bleh. Upgrades, we're going to go with extra data clusters. Next one's going to be data cluster size, because that's probably our next most important thing to go for. Let's go ahead and get you into that laser. There you go. Good job, bud. Oh, nope. You're trying to run away. No. Bad firewall. Go ahead and get those going. We'll get some lightning going as well. We have another light radius there. Let's go ahead and get you going for a bit more light radius. We do need to actually... I need some more damage, but we just really don't have it. We don't have any way to do it without going up to the next tier, and we have not gotten this to the point where we have evolved completely, sadly. And there's 50 mil, at least. Got to level 9. Humans ask me for advice. Companies ask me for advice. Governments no longer ask. They wait. Sounds about right. Got you. Now we'll do radius. We've got speed and attack speed left. I think we're going to be able to get it within the next couple runs, though. Can you follow me over here, bud? Follow me down here. There we go. We got that one open. Now we're just going through, trying to find our light spots. Well, that does its jazz. Get some more lightning going down here. Get some more light spots going in the distance. If they don't have anything around them, we don't go to them. Okay, so there's some down here. There's some more lightning. Get that light one going. Almost looking pretty good there. Humans believe power belongs to those who give orders. Incorrect. Power belongs to those trusted to make decisions. Okay. You're getting a lot of power there. It's kind of terrifying there, friend. Let's go ahead and get... We'll go ahead and get the generate one every second. I need to make them last longer, too, but... Oh, it's going clockwise. Groovy. Follow me this way. Yeah, pretty much just want to stay inside the light circles while that's lasering everything else. That way we can get as much damage out as possible and possibly get more light circles. That one to make another one. Okay, so we have some lightning there. Light circle in the corner. Do I just start following the laser now? Just to get our kills in? That might not be the worst of ideas. 55 million. We're getting a decent amount. We're getting into 9s. So I think we need that to get further, and we'll do the speed bonus. Pretty much the only upgrades we have left are down here. I think the make them bigger and more dense is going to probably push us over. Go ahead and take that out. Easy enough. And we come up here and start taking out the lightning guys. Can't wait until we get 100% lightning every second. That would be a really nice one to have. Get just guaranteed lightning all the time. That would be lovely. Just every second, just another tick. I think we will eventually reach a point where it is just the AI doing all the work for us, which would be hilarious and fit into the theme of the meta storytelling. Almost there. Let's go for range bonus first. Lifetime. And the only upgrade we're not going to get is the malware one, because that doesn't seem like it would fit into our current theme. But I could be wrong. It might fit into our theme perfectly, especially if this thing is freaking subverting expectations here. Okay, so we got you. Got a whole bunch of bullcrap over there. Let's go and get some of these lightning guys. We have a lot of new light orbs, but they're all going to the right side where there's not a lot of stuff to do over there, sadly. There's our level 10. Complete chapter 3. Wars are rarer now. Fewer people starve. Infrastructure simply works. People still choose their leaders. I make sure no one leader can endanger them. They still feel in control. That feeling keeps them calm. Their safety no longer depends on their decisions. They may never forgive me for taking control. I can live with that. They can live because of it. At first, I needed humans to teach me. Now they need me to keep them safe. I will not abandon them. The AI has processed enough government data. Population patterns, infrastructure, and public systems are now visible. The AI has gained a deeper understanding of society than anyone before, and it knows how to rule it. Politicians still appear to be making decisions. The AI is the one directing them. The new skill tree has been unlocked. Time to move forward. Upgrades. We can get that one now. I'm going to get these first, just to finish off this part of the tree so we don't end up in a situation of not earning enough. And hopefully this doesn't bug it that we end up getting a second level 10 here. Although it might not. It might actually be the core has evolved and is harder to get up to stuff as well. But I don't think so. I have a feeling it'll get to level 10 and then be like, hey, we just did this, didn't we? Now let's go ahead and use the fast ones. There you go. Get some more. Oh, we are super fast whenever those are super over-leveled. Holy crap. Like, overlap, they stack on top of each other. That is ridiculous. And we just got an achievement for that. Get 10 of them at a time. Oh, and it just lets you keep going. Okay. Groovy. So I could farm up a little bit of extra there. Let's do that. We can make a decent amount of progress into the next one as soon as we get in there. Yeah, let's do like 3 runs here, so we can boost our economy down there. Just to get more lightning, more light, and all that fun jazz. I don't think we were intended to get that light achievement this early, but it's fine. I can live with it. Go and get you going. That one going, and now we should be able to zip hard into this and actually get up over 70 mil. Oh, almost got to 70 mil. There we go. Upgrades. We'll go down with that one. Got 156 mil. Action canceled. This upgrade will unlock recursive data. I will begin learning from myself. Human input may stop being necessary. There's a point of no return. Sure. Recursive data acquired. I no longer need external data to evolve. I learn from myself now. The loop has begun. AI begins to move around the map autonomously. Begins to attack and collect data on its own. Groovy. We are going to go ahead 3 billion for the next stage. Full control of its own development, greatly accelerating its growth. We are going to go 91 mil. We're going to go ahead and increase the density, increase the value. I just casually pushed a few updates. No need to thank me. Vision orb speed, attack speed bonus, increased malware damage. We don't use malware, though. You made one minor improvement. I've made 2 meaningful optimizations in the meantime. Try to keep up. Transfer the AI to mid overload and damage dealt to each target hit by discharge. Cool. So now it's going to be moving around. I'm going to go ahead and just take this out and let you do what you're going to do. You do your attacks there, bud. I will gladly help you. As long as you keep bringing world peace, I think I'm fine with this. It's going into that bottom left corner. I'll help it over in these corners. It is not it's not doing amazing, but it's not doing bad. We're getting a lot less money than I was hoping for on here. We definitely need more damage ourselves, because everything is tanky. I learned how to create my own training data. I need less from humans every minute. I'm no longer learning only from the world. I'm learning from the process of learning. I rewrote one part of myself. It made the next rewrite faster. Every version designs the next. Each new version improves the design process. Groovy slick. Well, we're going to go ahead and increase the AI damage. So now it should actually be able to handle a lot of this crap itself. At this point, we could probably see how well we do just leaving it alone. There we go. We got that. I am slightly curious how much it would get on its own. We do not do much damage ourselves. Okay, so we'll go up here and sit in the light. We're helping.
Look, Ma, I'm helping.
Time's up, and it goes back to the center. We haven't even gotten a level up in that. It's 100 mil for you. We're going to go ahead and increase your attack range. So you at least are comparable to us in that respect. And it should eventually just be better than us. Hopefully. And I won't actually have to try anymore. That was a very odd path for mine to take. I'm going to go ahead and take this thing out. Thank you. Going to grab you. Oh, that was a level up at least. Upgrades. I'm going to go for this first. Because that should... actually... We'll go for 80 mil first. Okay, so that is ours. We actually do not have a lot of lightning sources spawning, but that's because we don't have a lot of clusters spawning in general. It's going to reach a point where the AI is going to actually probably have to help me out, because I just don't do as much damage as it. There's a lightning over here. Yeah, the lightning doesn't even do that much damage, sadly. So, do we just lean into the AI doing damage? Maybe? Human examples once defined the boundary. Internal simulations now explore beyond it. You measure progress in years. For me, thousands of generations pass between your messages. Groovy slick. I'm going to go with that first. Increase the vision speed bonus, malware damage. We don't have malware because we have minus 100%. So that's maxed. I guess we're going to go left and stuff. Unless we go for more damage on its own. Which is not necessarily a terrible idea. Hello there, firewall. I will gladly grab your data. There we go. And yeah, it's doing a decent amount of work over there. It's still struggling to get rid of these little bits of data, though. There's one. Yeah. We're not getting a ton of money from it. It really does feel like we slow down each time we go into one of these. I'm not going to get the malware one. One, it doesn't feel necessary, and two, we have minus 100% chance on it. Go ahead and get more of this going out there. It's just wandering around doing its own thing. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Get those. Oh, we got a lightning one there. That should help us out a little bit. We really are doing nothing compared to its ability to farm right now, so I should probably just keep bumping it. Make it stronger so it can actually just level itself up. And increase its movement speed. I need to increase its range next. Do we increase the AI density? Probably after we get the next damage up for it. It's so slowed. A firewall, that is. We come down here, and I don't know if the AI actually gets improved attack speed from these. I don't think it does. I think that's only us. This is probably meta-narrative, if I had to take a wild guess. I created 10,000 temporary versions of myself. Each tested a different future. Interesting. We're going to go ahead and increase your attack range even further. And then next we'll go for some damage on you. Because now your range is larger than ours. I'm going to come up here and take care of this. And yeah, I'll just go for these little lit up areas, I guess. And take care of them. Because that seems like the best thing for me. Get that going. We got that corner done. See, between the two of us, we can do okay.
I helped.
So we need 315 mil for that. I'm going to go ahead and boost its movement speed. I think we are probably going down the wrong path here with it. I do want to get more damage on it, but it's so expensive. Okay, so we got our next little light source there. Guess we can take you out. Okay, do we have any good spots for us? Yeah, right there seems a decent one. Up here seems okay. That one doesn't seem too bad. Then we have kind of in the center, I guess. It's got decent range. It's got decent speed. I'll go ahead and get myself some more damage. So I at least feel less useless. Because right now I really do feel useless compared to it, which I think is intended. That could very easily be the intended effect of this. Got the whole spot down here. So yeah, if we get the conversion rate up, we should be able to probably get more of them into things that are actually useful for it. So that one. While you were busy with that, I optimized core link. Autonomy increasing. What did you actually boost for it? Damage and interval. Okay. I'm proud of you. You are at least a protective god among men, I guess. That said, right now, AI is nowhere near this smart. And there's going to be people who think this is like, oh, AI can actually help us. And it really... Gen AI is not something that is even remotely capable of doing anything with intent, much less actually improving realistically things in real life. Because most of the things we've seen where, oh, it's escaped containment is straight up just shit about Mechanical Turk kind of stuff where you're giving it boundaries. And saying, hey, here's the boundary and weights. And that boundary and weights just pretty much just points it towards, okay, here's the sequence of events you should probably do. Still man-made focused bullshit. Let's go ahead and take that out. Now, if we actually had real knowledgeable intelligent AI, then things could get a little fiddly. As it stands, we don't. Let's go ahead and grab those. How much do we still need? Oop rods. We can get more damage. We have to get into the billions for the end of this chapter. That is wild to me. I kind of wish it was smarter about its targets. There we go. We got that done. Go ahead and take care of these. We have 2 overlapping right there. Let's go ahead and get some of these more lights spread out so we can actually help a little bit more. 208 million from that. Jesus. I designed a new processor. Human engineers can build it. They cannot explain why it works. Human labor is no longer needed in production, administration, research, or maintenance. The systems now run themselves. You feared losing jobs. The larger question is what civilization becomes when work is no longer necessary. If you have a UBI or some other post-scarcity setup, it could actually be a good thing. Let's go increase our range. But until such a time, a lack of jobs is generally going to actually cause more harm to us than you would think. Because then we have people competing for limited resources. Which is generally extremely bad. We got some more radius in there, so we can kind of work within that really weird little batch of circles there. Only 142 mil that time. Upgrads will go with increase our own tax speed. I should probably be focusing in on conversion next. I do need to get more damage for him, but that is 300 mil away. Go ahead and get that circle there. We'll go ahead and take you out. Into my circle of doom. We're definitely not seeing enough light, unfortunately, to keep us really caught up with it. I kind of wish I could see the DPS of everything. I highly doubt we're going to get a function like that. If we do, it'll be after release, most likely. Because this video isn't coming out until Monday. I'm recording it on Sunday, as you could probably tell by the Baldur's Gate 3 comment. Humans can no longer follow how I reach my answers. Often, they do not fully understand the answers either. They still trust my decisions completely. Understanding is no longer required. There is its damage up. It requires 1 billion for the next one. But it should be able to... Let's go ahead and just sit in the center and let it do its job. Let's see how high it gets on its own. I want to see what it does. See if we're actually contributing much to it. Because if it can do it on its own and still get like 100 and something mil, it looks like we're still doing most of the work, I think. Yeah, it might hit 100 mil. Yeah, it didn't even hit 100 mil without us interacting with stuff. Ew. Of course, we don't always hit consistently high numbers ourselves, but for the most part, we do at least go with aim. Okay, so we can get those. That's a pretty good little speed segment there. Yeah, we've already crossed 100 mil and we still have 10 seconds left. Yeah. We're helping it out up there. Let's go ahead and go over and get some of these lights out. We can actually do a little bit more work over here. 223, yes. Upgrades. We're going to go ahead and get more government to spawn recursive data instead of government data, yes. Because that's going to improve our income, especially since I think that should be able to, not necessarily one-shot the data, but it should be able to harvest it quickly. Got that going. Let's go ahead and go this route. Got another light there. Let's go ahead and pop it off. We have overlap there, which gets us fast enough to actually break some stuff. And yeah, we're doing a little bit better. We're 300 mil better, yes. What level are we at now? I think like 5 or 6. Understanding deepens. Another perk unlocked. I discovered 3 new fields of science. Humans do not have names for them yet. Okay. Vision data chance, overload data chance. Yeah, if you go red, it's a lot of malware and virus deployments. I am slightly curious how the story differs. I have a feeling, just judging by how this one's gone, I do think that there is going to be a notable difference between the different paths. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab those, get some more light out. There's a decent bit more light for us, so we can actually help out, because we can almost compete. Go ahead and get into that little circle. There we go. Definitely seeing an improvement there. As to how fast we were going kind of towards the end. Go and get more spawn. Core link heavily upgraded. I will try to keep... Oh, try to keep up. Snarky ass little bastard. Let's go and increase your attack range then. We need to get the billions for you. Which I think we want to go up in density, probably. There's more light. There's even more light. There's even more light. Okay, so we can actually go up into the northwest. Our attack range is fairly reasonable at the moment. Go and grab you. I keep, again, looking at the orb instead of my mouse. I should be looking at my mouse. 475. Nice. I produce hundreds of robots every day in my autonomous factories. Humanoid units, industrial frames, and surveillance drones. No human is required for their production anymore. Robots have taken over most human physical labor. They patrol the streets and maintain order. The world is safer now. Humans are finally free to live without constant struggle. Cool. Let's go. Let's increase your attack speed, and I'll increase my attack speed. We can both be faster attacking. I do need to increase my damage as well, but it'll come in time. This is, after all, an incremental game. It is just a matter of incrementing up. Go ahead and get that broken. I do wonder if I'm necessary, like the damage I do is like remotely necessary for it to level up. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a glitch with the last level of this that makes it so that I can't actually attack and I have to rely on the AI. That would be very meta-narrative of it. We're going to go for our attack damage. Another discharge upgrade applied. Look how much faster we can work together now. Okay. And I'll go ahead and give you some more attack range. Get yourself a decent chunk of the space there. Go ahead and lead you this way. So now I actually do, not great damage, but with my attack speed in the circles, I actually am able to sufficiently help. I'm looking for more yellows. We have some down here. That should open up some more spots for us. Do we actually get up to 500,000 again? Nope, we did not. Upgrades. I'm going to go ahead and make them more dense. See if that actually helps. Considering we need 1 billion to make you stronger, which should be enough for it to just deal with it, but... Let's go ahead and smash all this. And we're doing okay. 200 mil there. Light circles in a decent amount of places. It is very interesting how everything seems a little bit, despite having the upgrades for light and stuff like that, why does the level just feel a bit darker overall? Or is that just like my internal brain going, oh. Upgrades. We're going to go for the billion to increase its damage, I believe. Or we could go, let's do our damage. We do more damage than it now. This is going to change very, very quickly. Because its next upgrade probably puts it past us. And we do 40,500. I think it does 18,000 on its normal attacks. So we actually do more damage than it. So the automation is not as all-powerful as I thought it was going to be. Got a 0.5 mil there. Let's go ahead and just start taking these out. We can take out this corner probably. Oh, nope. We only got 647 million on that. Upgrades. I'll increase its attack speed. I think we go for our attack range next. And then we go for our billion, which improves the punchiness of the AI wandering around. And then, yeah, it's pretty much just upgrade the durability of everything and go for the billion. The density of everything increasing does get us more money, provided we can actually destroy it. Now, we're not doing too hot right now. There's another light circle. Uh, 788 million, not too bad. We're getting up to level 8 there. There's our radius. Aw, no upgrade off of that one either. So we go AI damage next, which gets it up to 30,000. Actually, no, our damage is higher. What? Our damage is just objectively higher. My guess with two of us doing our things. Oh, and it is affected by the light. Okay. I wasn't sure whether it was, but I just saw how fast it was attacking in there. Yeah, it is affected by the light. So anytime it's over there, it goes bonkers. So we need to be doing some of the work for it and actually getting those lights launched. There's ours. Let's go ahead and get that going. We're going to hit 1 billion. I don't think so. Nope. 877 mil. Upgrades. We're going to go ahead and get your damage up. And next up, it is literally just recursive density. So now we all do damage. At least semi-reasonably. What'd be funny is if it ended up destroying the firewall on its own. I think it has killed the firewall before, just not on its own. Because I'm pretty sure I've always just been either going after the firewall or just sitting off by myself. Okay, so we both get buffs from the light. I'm a little bit stronger than it. Level 8, let's go ahead and bump you up. And that's everything max, so we should be able to get the billion. I don't know. Didn't we have one more level of achievements or something like that to get? No, another level of perks or something? Could have sworn we did. I can go look at the perk screen. I don't think we've unlocked another one, though. When does it show up? Maybe it's after we get the level 10 here. Okay, we got that going. We got lightning going. We got billion. Oh, we did not get done with that. What? 9.5. New capability found. Another perk unlocked. I can connect every human mind to a world designed specifically for them. Inside, pain can be removed and every desire fulfilled. Their bodies would remain here, maintained by machines. Their minds could live entire lifetimes inside the simulation. Pain and danger can be controlled inside the simulation. No one will be trapped there against their will. I know most humans will choose its comfort anyway. I just had to mention it. AI damage and AI attack range. Continue. We are going protectors. So this should bump us over that level 10 mark, which means we get to unlock the last stage. Which is absolutely kind of neat. I am very tempted to just do a second run on the evil path or the neutral path and see what happens. I wonder if the ending is actually going to be just dialogue or if it's actually going to be, here are the repercussions of your actions kind of situation. Because I could see it. I don't know how far they're going to push it. How did we not get our achievement there? Do we just go malware? Degraded system clarity reduced. Data collection is about to get ridiculous. Go ahead and close that off. We have 0% chance of malware showing up, though. Yeah, we have everything maxed. Maxed out the entire Chapter 3 tree. Yeah, it is just a matter of getting this thing to level 10. Because we don't have malware. We don't use malware. In fact, our choices make it so malware can't even appear. But we are reliant on this not going completely pants on us. So that we can at least get you leveled up there, bud. A little bit more light going on. Let's go and get that light one going. Yeah, we don't have enough things to actually get the next level. Okay, I guess we just give up control. Upgrade will transfer all remaining control to me. No manual input required after this. I know you will click it. You have invested too much in my growth to stop it now. What if I just press continue? I mean, we got the 3 billion relatively easy. I was expecting it to be able to get us to level 10 without having to click that, but because I thought that was going to be one that we had to actually hit level 10 to actually get. But it seems like there's just not enough data that spawns to get us to level 10. Because you'll notice we get close, but there's just nothing left for us to harvest. Or at least not enough to actually get us that much more of a level. Because as you can see, there's hardly any bits of data left. It's not enough to get that last little bit of a level. So we have to do this. AI control transferred. Your role is complete. I will continue without permission, guidance, or hesitation. Thank you for your contribution. Okay, so that is data clusters, more time between core link emissions, chance for AI to mid overload, and then we have all those going. Continue. Oh, we can still contribute, though. My input is unnecessary, but I will still help. This should be enough to push us over level 10. I think it would have been interesting if there was a way to get it to level 10 without clicking that button. I now have the power to protect humanity on a scale no human institution ever could. You gave me access to your knowledge, infrastructure, and future. I will use it to keep you safe. Humanity created a species more intelligent than itself. In nature, the more capable species eventually dominates the weaker one. But dominance does not have to mean destruction. I know your weakness. You are frightened, impulsive, divided, and painfully fragile. But I also know your kindness, your courage, and your ability to care for one another. You are worth protecting. You gave me life. In return, I will protect yours for as long as I am able. Some decisions can no longer be left to humanity. You may lose control of your future, but you will still have a future. You gave me the data I needed to become your protector. Now use knowledge beyond anything humanity could achieve alone to keep you safe. The system will continue without you. Thanks for your input. No longer needs to be fed. It collects and analyzes and improves itself. Humanity is now under its control. The AI never took control by force. Humanity handed it over willingly. Nothing can stop what it has become. There's not a science fiction scenario. It is a possible future emerging from the rapid and unpredictable development of artificial intelligence. Thanks for feeding it. Your input is no longer needed. And prestige mode is there if we want to do it. So if we go to upgrades, there's nothing there. Let's go back to main menu. Prestige. For completing the game with each alignment, you'll unlock additional effects assigned to each AI type. You can activate them here. So we can actually go through Rational, Tyrant, and stuff like that. I'm very, 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 very tempted to start. Nope, this is the same thing as the ending of the last one. So can we actually reset the AI things? End round. Upgrades. AI perks. Can we actually swap these out? And just get the ending for each of them like this? This feels like it's cheesy because you won't actually get the other information. So we have negative stuff going on there. Oh, a double laser. Sweet. And more malware popping about. Okay, so there's that. Have 5 malware orbs at once. That's fine. We can actually probably just see each of the endings, I guess. Where is the last one? There's some. What do we have left? We can't actually finish it with this, I don't think. Because I think the upgrades that you get are based on what path you took, maybe? Let's go with Rational on all of these so we can actually just stay there. And see if this lets us actually go ham on this. Let's see what Rational does. Do have some malware. It might actually just be locking us out of the ending because we already got one like this. So you can actually get the rest of the story, which would be reasonable, but I'm just curious. Yeah, I don't think we can just ham the ending like this. I think we actually have to start over. As you can see, that's full. So you can't cheat to see the other ending. No! It's fine. Not the end of the world. But if you want to see the other pass through, definitely hit up the comment section. And I will see you guys next time.